Hyperopia and hypermetropia are all the same. So coming to the next topic, which is astigmatism. In this condition, there is a difference in refractive power in the two principal meridians of the eye. As a result, the rays in the two meridians are focused at different points, leading to a blur image. Instead of a point focus, in the case of astigmatism, it will be line. So that is what the difference between astigmatism and other simple myopia and simple hypermetropia. So here there will be a line that is focusing. So you need to constrict the line into a point and then focus at the exact point where you want to focus, that's in the macula. So the patient will have headache as a primary symptom. This is the most troublesome problem. Even with a 0.5 or 0.75 cylindrical power, the patient will have severe headache. Then there is something called Sturm's conoid. Basically nothing but it's an interval between two foci. I told you two foci it gets attached, and the space between the two foci is called Sturm's conoid. The circle of least confusion is very important in the case of Sturm's conoid. It is the center of the Sturm's conoid, best visual acuity. That is where we have to try to target the patient's vision, the target the patient's focus of the rays. So if it is at that point, then it's fine. If it's at a point in front or back, there will be more of confusion and the patient will have difficulty. So that is why it's called circle of least confusion. Based on the axis of the two principal meridians, astigmatism is of two types, regular and irregular. Regular means the two axes are perpendicular to each other. So regular, here the two meridians are perpendicular to each other. If the horizontal axis is steeper than the vertical, it's called against the rule astigmatism. If the vertical is steeper than the horizontal, it's called with the rule astigmatism. If the axes are perpendicular but obliquely inclined, it's called oblique astigmatism. So basically, with the rule astigmatism is the vertical meridian is steeper. That is how our cornea is naturally present. That's why it's called with the rule. It's following the rule. So vertical astigmatism, it can be either plus 90 degrees or minus 180 degrees. Remember that if it's plus power and 90 degrees, then it's steeper vertical axis. If it's minus 180 degrees, then also it's steeper vertical axis. It's basically plus in the sense there is a converging lens, whereas minus in the sense it's diverging lens. So plus 90 and minus 180, that you should remember. So irregular astigmatism, here the two meridians are not perpendicular to each other. The astigmatism is treated with cylindrical lenses or toric lenses. Anisometropia, this is an important point. This is in this condition where there is a significant difference in the refractive power of the eye. As a result, there is significant difference in the image size of the two eyes. It's called anisoconia. So this they can ask you as an MCQ because the word itself is like little different, anisoconia. To avoid this high anisometropia should be treated with contact lenses. Contact lens produce less change in image size as compared to the spectacle lens. Basically what happens is, if I have a right eye of minus 7 power and left eye of minus 1, what happens is if I wear specs, along with converging or diverging the lens, that is in the case divergence lens we have to wear, that is concave lens we have to wear, which is minus power. So minus 7 I am wearing on the right eye, left eye I am wearing minus 1. More than that, what happens is the size of the image will also be altered in the case of these kind of lenses. So because of which there will be a big image on one eye and there will be a small image on the other eye. That goes into the cortex and that will cause confusion. That is what is called anisoconia.